Hey folks, this is Aubrey and Olivia from the Feminist Frame.
Hi.
And since we are such huge nerds and Game of Thrones fans, when we saw the trailer drop today, we decided we're going to do a special Game of Thrones edition. So we're going to be podcasting every episode once the final season comes out on April 14th. And to kick it off, we're here with a little trailer breakdown for you.
Get excited.
Get hype. All right, so we got that opening shot of Arya.
What do you think she's running from?
Well,
she looks
she's
terrified.
got blood all down her face. And, you know, so we can assume this is post-battle. She's running through the castle, which maybe means the White Walkers have breached the gates.
That's exciting, and
That's terrifying.
yeah.
I also would be scared if I were her.
So, what if she's running to go find somebody or something?
That's also possible, too. Like, maybe more weapons or to warn Dany about something, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But
maybe she gets in a scuffle with a White Walker, and
the
come
voiceover comes through.
I know Death. He's got many faces. I look forward to seeing this one.
Which is a stark contrast to our...
oh, I see what you did there. I see.
to.
I got it.
I had to what we're seeing on the screen because she's sounding really confident. But, you know, and I'm thinking...
So who do you think she's looking forward to seeing? Which Death face?
So I think that this is like... I have a feeling that John's going to get back after we see the epic reunion. One of the most look forward to reunions of the whole show.
All the Starks together again.
I think he's not going to totally understand how badass she's become. Mm-hmm. And, like, I could see him being like, you can't fight, you're my little sister. And she's going to be like, bitch, you have no idea.
Yeah. That's a good point.
I know death, and I know how to kill people. You're going to want me on your battlefield.
She has not faced a White Walker, though.
That's true. He also is probably like, you have no idea what I'm talking about.
So I can see that from both angles.
Right.
Like, these aren't just people you're having to kill, right?
But she's definitely going to need to be on that battlefield. So that's what I think this dialogue is maybe going to be.
Her talking to John.
As we get this voiceover, the next shot is of Davos kind of walking the battlements. This is probably the, like, ominous pre-battle getting ready. Next scene we see it's more running, and then Varys in the crypts with you can see Gilly and the baby in the back and a lot of the other women and children
just hiding out, keeping safe.
And Varys also looks terrified.
Are they at Winterfell, do you think? Is that?
Yeah, they're definitely in the crypts. You can see one of the dire wolves and one of the other statues in the background. Right there. So they're hiding in the crypts. I mean, I guess safest place to be if anywhere is fucking safe when there's White Walkers coming from you. I don't know.
I don't think anywhere's safe, but, you know.
But yeah, he's definitely looking like he's about to meet the end that Melisandre predicted, which, speaking of, you know, maybe his time is soon. We're going to have to lose a lot of characters.
I don't want to say goodbye to them, though.
I know. I'm trying to emotionally prepare myself for how many people are gonna die.
And like, you know, how fast
those
like
sub characters, they're gonna die. We got a lot of sub characters in this trailer that are gonna get picked off.
I feel like that's probably the reason, just to like remind you of all these people that you've come to know and love and or hate love.
I'm just trying to imagine how badass it'll be if they come back as a white. So
there you go.
So
you got
something to look forward to.
Yeah,
you know, when you say your emotional goodbye.
I don't think we've seen anybody that's a pretty dominant character come back as a White Walker yet, right?
No, the one, and I can't think of her name. Sorry, actress, but in Hard Home. Remember?
Yeah, okay.
It was like, oh, we just introduced this really badass female character. By the way, we're going to kill her right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we know that a lot of these shots are going to be from the third episode, The Battle of Winterfell, which is directed by Miguel Sapochnik.
Oh, this is the like epic most epic battle we've seen yet, right?
So, and by we've seen yet, you mean all of film and television, because it's the longest battle sequence ever filmed, which is beating out
just period. Movies, TV shows.
Lord of the Rings, Two Towers, Helm's Deep, which was 40 minutes. So this whole episode pretty much is going to be one long battle.
I did read earlier today that it took 55 days to shoot. So
yeah, and apparently the director called Macy Williams beforehand and was like, hey, you need to prepare yourself because this is going to be the hardest thing you've ever shot.
Oh, wow.
So
why just her?
I don't know, but I think we're going to see a lot of Arya. I'm really excited.
That's I don't think we haven't really seen her in a battle at all.
No, she's only really kind of fought on a one-on-one level. So this is going to be a whole new side of Arya. I'm really excited to see what she's got. But yeah, we know, so mostly shots, normally kind of they're showing stuff throughout the whole season, but I think they really don't want to give anything away. So it looks like most of these shots are coming from Battle of Winterfell. And, those kind of first two building episodes. So keep it going. More Arya running as fast as she can.
So in the tombs thing, though, there's a lot of crypt stuff happening. In all of the lead-ups to this season. The teasers that we got, promo shots and stuff. And now this trailer, there's a lot of time spent in the crypts, whether it's Arya running through them or people just actually.
I don't know. She's not running through the crypts in this.
No,
she's in the castle. There's windows.
Okay, all of the
torches. You see those windows and stuff.
Just remind me
but they have torches everywhere.
It's so dark down there, though.
Yeah, well, and they did all of this battle and everything in the dark.
Oh, that's going to be lovely to watch.
Over the night.
Can I watch this at your house? Because I think my TV sucks and I won't be able to see anything.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It's so hard to
I know, and
watch these shows.
And I think even in this trailer, they very specifically make it kind of hard to see. So it's just a teaser, But it is God damn it, turn the brightness up.
Yeah, I had to watch it twice on a different machine later, and then I saw whole new things that I didn't see the first time through.
Yeah, one of my favorite tweets about the trailer was just can you all even see anything? But okay, so we get to the shot of Arya when she's saying that dialogue, and she's holding a piece of dragon glass, which is interesting because she already has a Valyrian steel dagger.
But that's it was a fatter dagger, right?
Yeah.
So that's what
it was. Dragon glass.
It was her little finger dagger.
So then they preview the date, and then the next scene we get is the Gold Company riding in on the ships.
I'm so excited to see them. I'm a little interested because if anybody's read the book, they obviously have a lot more background on the Gold Company and the Blackfires.
Yeah, I definitely think this is just a nod to book readers. We'll throw this one in for you in the last season real quick just to give you a little something.
And I think it'll be interesting to see what they do with them if they really use them. Because again, I don't think they're gonna get into the whole Blackfire thing. To not.
I think they might though. Okay, so they're coming in on Euron ships. They got the Kraken on the sails and stuff, and it cuts to someone standing above them, and maybe that's Harry Strickland. At first, I was confused because it looks like Jaime, and it looks like Jaime's armor, but
right? Golden armor.
It's definitely not. But so their slogan for them is that their word is as good as gold. And, they never break a contract. But.
Which basically means they're about to break one.
For those who haven't read the books, the Blackfire were bastard Targaryen children who had a couple rebellions and tried to take the throne.
Right.
Because they weren't allowed to inherit, and then, started this badass army, and they work as mercenaries. But, it would be interesting to see whether they stay loyal to Cersei once they see dragons and White Walkers
and they find out there's another Targaryen.
Yeah. I mean, they have to know that she exists by now, because kind of the whole world does.
Right.
But it's one thing to know it and another thing to see it. So we'll see kind of what they do. They could be a really interesting potential plot twist, you know. But also worth noting that the Second Sons, which was Dario Naharis's mercenary company, maybe he's bored of sitting Marine. I'd really like to see him come back for the final.
I do not need him back.
Really? I just want him in there. At least see him fight a little bit. We never really got to see him fight even.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be such a badass warrior.
I just got so much other thing to worry about. I don't want to
think
see
he'll
like a
come back.
jealous boyfriend.
I mean, but then he could die and that would be fun. But yeah. So watch out for the Gold Company. If you haven't read the books, then you're, probably not real hyped on that, but they're going to be awesome to watch in battle.
I think my biggest concern with the Gold Company is just that there's not a whole lot of time that we have. We only have 6 episodes. So are they going to make that choice to like dive in with them, or?
I don't think they're going to do too much with them. Like I said, I think it's mostly a nod to book readers. But they are just like a big badass army. So you know what I mean? Whoever they do throw behind, and right now it's going to be Cersei, is going to have a lot of power with that. So, kind of the next voiceover we get is Bran.
Everything you did brought you where you are now. Where you belong. Home.
When he starts talking, we get this view of Tormund and Beric and Dolores Ed.
I thought that was a fun decision to include that in, because not that
being super alive.
Yeah, like at the end of last season, so many people thought they were dead.
I can't remember who all we were arguing with, but I was like, there's no fucking way they're dead. Also, you should know in Game of Thrones by now, if they didn't show the death, don't count on them being
show
dead.
Me like a head coming off or knife going through the heart or something. Otherwise, they're not dead.
How they survived that, no one knows. It's a fantasy series. Don't worry about it. But yeah, they're super alive, and I have to say I'm really pumped because Tormund, I go back and forth on who's like my favorite kind of like sub-tier character, but Tormund's pretty far fucking up there. He's so great. I mean, just his facial expressions.
He needs to, we need to resolve this him and Brienne thing.
Oh, yeah. But that's saying he's alive, thank you very much, but like there's no way these 3 characters are making it out of this season.
Absolutely
they're not making it to
we
the
already
end.
discussed,
And
everybody's dying.
I'm emotionally preparing myself for Tormund to die, but my only at all just like kind of, is what I said before, is just he's got to come back as a white, right? Because he would be such a badass one, him specifically.
Ooh.
Oh, it's so scary to think about. It would be so great. So I hope if they kill him, they at least do that for us, And they're kind of walking down some stairs, so maybe also walking into the crypts. Like you said, a lot of crypts shots going on. So it's interesting, Bran's talking, and what he's saying, I really think he's probably talking to Jon.
Oh, sure. He talks about, being home.
Everything you did brought you to where you are now, where you belong, home. And, he's probably like prepping. He's got to tell him this huge news about his identity.
And you got to remember, whenever Jon left, he was never really supposed to come back,
right.
Signing up, to go be at the wall is a life commitment. So,
sort of these words could apply to Arya or someone, but he's had plenty of time to talk to her about this. So I definitely think it's Jon, and they're finally getting to talk. It's interesting when he says where you belong is when we get a shot of the Red Keep. Oh, and there is a short shot in there really quick of Bran and talking to Sam, and Sam just looking concerned. And I imagine that maybe Sam came in with the big news, like, your brother's a Targaryen, and Bran was like, yeah, I know, because I talked to trees.
Yeah, so nothing new there, just Bran being all Bran-like and Sam being all Sam-ish.
Not helping. Yeah, I know, but I didn't bother to tell anyone, so don't worry. Anyway, but yeah, where you belong actually falls over the shot of the Red Keep.
Implying the throne.
Kind of like the contrast with what Arya's saying and what they're showing. Maybe a little hint that actually he belongs on the throne. Who knows? And our next shot is of Cersei looking smug AF.
Oh, her soldiers are home.
Yeah, with Qyburn in the background, and then